Happy Friday, Ranger Nation. You made another week, so welcome to the Ranger Week in Reviews, the show that goes over everything that happened in World of Power Rangers and Tokusatsu. Biggest stuff happening this week. Dino Fury is over if you live in the UK or you have, a relative, friend, sister, cousin who lives over in the UK, and we have a ton of Lightning Collection stuff to talk about still in the ongoing listings. And we move over to some Toku news, guys, because we have this big S word this week, and that is scans. We have a ton of scans, so we're going to be talking about the new things on the way in Zenkaiger. I don't even know what I was going to say instead of Zenkaiger. We got Zenkaiger, we of course got Revice, and Ultraman. Trigger, all that and more, guys. Let's get ready. The Ranger Week in Review starts right now. May have been the most explosive beer I've had in a long time, and that figures, right? This is episode 198. If you guys saw my announcement, episode 200 will be the final Ranger Week in Review. I'll talk about it a bit further at the end of the video and whatnot, so if you want to stick around, I'll talk about it a lot more. I posted a video on it on Thursday, but the long and short of it is, it's just too much to do a 20 plus minute video on a less than 12-hour turnaround time with my family, my daughter, and my stuff. So I instead am going to be shifting my focus to making shorter videos throughout the week, and hopefully being able to bring you, more than one video every week about actual news and stuff that's happening a bit closer. I still have beer all over it, a bit closer to, when it actually happens instead of waiting all the way until Friday. So that's what it is. I'll talk about it a bit later at the end. But we start with Ranger news, then we move on to Tokusatsu news. If you are new, check out the header, check out the stuff down below. Might as well end it with a bang, right? Right, this is episode 198 of 200. Let's get going with some Power Ranger news. In not quite Dino Fury news, Alpha Stunts, who does all the stunts and stuff for Power Rangers, they're actually on Twitter now and Instagram. Please go give them a follow. They're going to be posting behind the scenes fight choreography and things in the suits and them not in the suits, like actually trying. So it's really cool. You're like, oh yeah, that was the that was the fight from episode 1. It's a really fun follow, so please go give them a follow at Alpha Stunts. Link and stuff will be below. I said they'll be posting mostly behind the scenes footage of Power Rangers action shots, so don't miss. In the world of Dino Fury, it is over if you live in the UK. The finale just aired on Thursday, Wednesday, I don't know. I've still only watched the French version of Matchmaker. I'm still pretty unspoiled. In fact, Scary McManor is airing on Saturday, if you guys haven't done all the Netflix stuff, which means, guys, big stuff is happening. October 8th, I believe, will be Matchmaker. Maybe it's the 15th. Is it the 15th? I think it is. I think the episode, the Izzy episode is happening, and I'll be talking about it on the very last Ranger Week in Review, so there we go. No spoilers or anything because I haven't watched it, but let me know if you're watching it or if you're just going to go ahead and wait at this point and not have to deal with trying to go to the UK and watch everything, right? Right. Let's chat Lightning Collection, because there was a bunch of stuff. So last week, I had to do the show live, but last week, a lot of Lightning Collection stuff all came out as announced. Big thank you, of course, to Lightning Fig PR. And usually when a new big drop happens, he updates the massive list, which here, I'll just cover my face. Bam! Here we go. This massive list that you are seeing right now is all of the stuff that has been found in a listing. It's actually in a store listing, in a catalog or whatever, but has not been announced officially. So some of the stuff, you're like, okay, we know it's probably coming out. Some of the stuff we just found out about. Some of the stuff like iGuy is simply because it is in a different, product number and everything than when it was announced as. So, there's still a product for it and whatever. But there is just a ton of stuff on here. And in case you missed last week or whatever about all the Lightning Collection stuff, we're talking Dino Fury Red, Zeo Villain, Dino Charge Pink, Wild Force Silver, and then Wave, I guess 2022 Wave 2. This is crazy, maybe even Wave 12. We're talking about out here Lost Galaxy Green, Dino Thunder Yellow, Wild Force Blue, and a Mighty Morphin Black Ranger. Some form of version of him, we don't really know. And then we're looking at possibly the last wave of 2022, guys. We're already looking at the end of next year. Beast Morphers Yellow, Wild Force Villain, Dino Charge Blue, Kota, and Dino Fury Green Ranger, Izzy. So let me know what you guys think about that, but there's a ton more if you want to go ahead and break it down. Thank you, of course, to Lightning Fig PR for all of the information, and let me know what you have pre-ordered. Before I get out of Ranger news, I have to let you know to stay tuned for Toku news in the Sentai section, because we're going to talk about some ZyuRanger stuff, which is like Mighty Morphin, so you might want to know. It has to do with merchandise and figures and stuff. But we are now moving over to some Toku news, and in that we're going to talk about Revice, our current one, and our bad guy entering the thing is Kamen Rider Evil. It's a bit on the nose, right? No? Kamen Rider Evil, right? So it's going to be using a Kamen Rider Evil Bat Genome. Uses the Bat Vice stamp to transform, and new transformation belt. Of course, if we're going to have a baddie, he has to have his own belt, right? Evil did it. Evil has to as well, right? So he's going to have the Evil Blade. Just, I can't even say anything, because it's like, it's like the Saber blade, it's the Beast Morpher's blade, it's the Evil blade. Okay, he's gonna be difficult, whatever. Why is he fighting them? We don't know. They're not gonna tell us that in the scans, but we'll eventually find out. We do get some new forms for Revi and Vice, so we're gonna get Lion Genome, the Jackal Genome, and the Kong Genome. So the 3 different ones, and these are like legendary riders, remember? So to do Lion Genome, that's going to be using Kuga. So that's looking pretty awesome right there. And then we have Jackal Genome, who's going to be using X-Aid. And he's going to be using this hammer thing. And I'm going to be talking about this hammer next, because we got official images and whatnot. But it's looking kind of bonkers. It's going to combine and form some stuff. But the X-Aid form, I think, is my favorite. Let me know of the 3 forms, which one is your favorite. I think the X-Aid one is my favorite with the Jackal. And then, of course, we have the Kong Genome, and using the Kong Vice stamp. That is going to be based on Forza and Guitar. I love, again, I haven't even seen Forza, but I love any time they just like freak out. So then we have Kazakari, who's a huge fanboy of Ryder. So, like, okay, he's got CSM belts, he's got mini helmets, he's got figure arts. Like, I don't understand. I am very confused. I watched the first 3 episodes. I was halfway through episode 4, and I give it until, like, episode 8, and then I'm just gonna binge watch episode 1 through 8, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm into it. It's just how I work, right? I'll get into it eventually, but I'm super getting hyped for all this stuff coming out on Revice, and then getting back to this Otadu Maru Hammer 50. You'll see it, whatever. I'm not even going to try to say it. This baby, though, is 3,900 yen, coming out to you on October 23rd. Pre-orders are probably up for it already, but it's going to be a mass release. This isn't a premium Bandai Web exclusive or anything. Again, 3,900 yen, but the fun thing with it is that you can combine it, and it makes with the Owen Buster or whatever, and it's going to create the Revi Slasher. So I do like that. That's a fun way to combine both of the toys. Back to older Rider with Kamen Rider Saber. We got some stuff about that Trio of the Deep Sin. Images, whatnot, plot. If you want to go ahead and give it a view, you can go check out Yuki. See, there's a bit more write-up on it, but it's going to be about the different Wonder Ride books and everything that is coming out. It's going to be written by the head guy that did Saber and directed by the guy who did Kamen Rider Build. It's set for an early 2022 limited theatrical release, coming out on Blu-ray and DVD on May 11th of 2022. So you know it's going to be a short, like when it says early 2022, it's already going to be out Blu-ray and DVD by May 11th. And then, of course, I think we'd already talked about the movie, like the premium stuff. You want to get the DX, Arabiana Night, and there's another book and stuff that comes out with it if you want to get on the pre-orders of the media. We're going from newest to oldest to the future. You'll get that in a second. But let's go back to Kamen Rider 01 DX Progrise Key Set Number 3 has got some official images. So this is going to have Hopping Kangaroo and Trapping Spider. Those are both used in the 01 Hyper Battle DVD. And then Dynamiting Lion is going to be used in the show's 21st episode. So each one is going to look just basically like normal, work like a normal Progrise key. 4,900 yen if you want to get it. It's coming out in March of 2022. You have a bit of time. Pre-orders are going to be up all the way until October 29 if you want to get it. I don't see, I'm just double checking. Nope, it is Premium Midnight Web exclusive. I'm sorry. It is a Premium Midnight Web exclusive. Pre-orders ending on October 29th. Back even further in the past, how about Kamen Rider Ryuki officially coming to North America thanks to Tokusatsu in November. Hey, you know what's also happening in November? 2 amazing things. 1, my birthday on November 4th. 2, Extra Life United is happening. Extra Life helps raise money for Children's Miracle Network. I'm wearing this shirt. It's something I participate in every year. Please check out the links down below if you want to learn how to help support Children's Miracle Network and Children's Miracle Network hospitals. The money goes towards the kids, helping families who have a hard time to pay, helping get tech and fun stuff in hospitals for kids who are normally there and don't want to have to be there. It makes their experience a little better. So yeah, that's also happening in November. There's a fun plug. I don't even know how I managed to slip that in, but I did, and I'm keeping it in. Kamen Rider Yuki is coming to Tokusatsu in November, but it did say that it will also be coming to platforms such as Tubi TV in December. So if you've ever wanted to see where Kamen Rider Dragon Knight in the US came from, you can go check out Ryuki. When I said we're heading to the future at the very end, how about Shin Kamen Rider? This info just came out on Thursday, and it looks awesome. And it looks awesome because it's so old looking and new looking at the same time. Basically, so Shin Kamen Rider, if you're not familiar with what that is, they were going to be releasing in March of 2023 tentatively, of course, with everything, a Kamen Rider movie worldwide, and it's basically going to be introducing Kamen Rider in a big screen theatrical movie to the world. And I'm very excited forward to something that I can't wait to cover more now that I'll be having more time, not having to do the Ranger Week in review. Honestly, I'm excited to be able to talk about more things like Shin Kamen Rider, but if you see in the pictures right there, not only did we get an official image of our cast, our 2 main actors, but they had a preview for it, and oh my gosh, the trailer is like a perfect recreation of the original trailer for the original Kamen Rider. Amazing. Okay, it's baller. You gotta check it out. I'll have the link and everything up to it, but you gotta watch it. I absolutely adored it. And obviously, hit subscribe, bell notification, whatnot, because I'm gonna be keeping you up to date on that movie. Got some Sentai news today with some Zenkaiger stuff. How about the Zenkai canon has been revealed for? It's going to be using the powers of all Super Sentai, created, of course, by Kaito's parents, who I'm only like 2 episodes behind on Zenkaiger. I've tried to stay pretty much up to date on, and it's like, it's good. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying Zenkaiger. And that makes me happy. I enjoyed Kira Major, so you know, sometimes you're like, if you really enjoy a show, but so far so good, man. I'm very, very happy with it, and you know, with this. Scans tell us all the stuff that is on the way. So, again, of course, the Zenkai canon is going to use the powers of all Super Sentai, created by his parents. Aside from being a weapon, actually, it can also transform into a fighter jet called Zenryoku Eagle. There we go. And then it will later transform into a giant robot. Because if it doesn't transform into a giant robot, why the hell is it in Toku? Right? Right. So that's what the good guys got. What do the bad guys get? They got a Hakkaiser. This guy's a mechanical warrior. His goal is to protect the world monsters. So when the Zenkaigers try to stop the monster can just keep doing their own crap. And he's like, I'll take the Zenkaigers, you know, go destroy the worlds in your own way. So he's, you know, he's like the monster's helper. That's fine. He's apparently got heavy armor and a giant boomerang, and apparently he even uses the Zenkai cannon at some point on them. So great. He seems fun. He seems fun. I'm sure we'll take him out by episode 47. It'll be fine. Lastly, but not lastly, Flint is going to be transforming into two Kaiser. Don't know why. Maybe it's a dream sequence for all we know, but it's good at showing, so maybe. It's probably going to be a silly thing, because we can't have nice things and she won't transform. Also, you know, then it's like, well, what happened to Zox? I don't know. He's probably knocked out with ducky birds over his head. Also, in another episode, we will see the Zenkaigers, two Kaiser, and Flint as high school delinquents. I appreciate that one of them had the hair, it was like Forze, right? He had the... Is this how you do it? Like this? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm watching Halloween costume figured out. Right? Right. By the way, this craziness, it ain't going anywhere. ZyuRanger Weekend Review ending. It's simply being put towards more videos a little earlier during the day. Right? Right. Let's move on to some other Sentai news. How about some ZyuRanger? Wait. ZyuRanger. Blah, 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 la, 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 blah, blah, blah. ZyuRanger. Yeah, that's about it. May took a bath with an old lady in, like, episode 48. I swear it's one of the only things I remember at the whole show. Anywho, Shodo Super. You're like, Liz, what are these amazing pictures as you ramble? Kyoryu Sentai ZyuRanger got some Shodo Supers for him. So it's going to run you 9,900 yen. So, I mean, admittedly, it's going to run you less than $100. It's going to be all 6 of them, all made with detail. They all have weapons. They all have extra hands. It's going to be really crazy. Orders are going to be opening in October, and today is October 1st. So, again, stay tuned, be on the lookout, check your middleman or whatever you want to do, but these guys are going to be coming up, and I don't want to be like, oh my god, they're going to go really fast, but there's going to be a lot of people want them just on the Power Ranger side and on the Toku side of things, but they probably already know that and are going to make more than they, you know, so I'm sure they've taken all of that into account, but they do really look awesome. And, well, it's not something I will get because I'm happy with my Lightning Collection figures and whatnot. If you were a fan of that set of figures, you were probably very, very happy right now. Let's go ahead and move on to some Ultraman news. We're going to talk about Ultraman Trigger. How about Glitter Trigger Eternity? Yeah, that's a new form. How about some scans up for it? It's probably going to be his ultimate power, Glitter Trigger Eternity Key inserted into the gut spark lens. He's going to have the triangle glitter blade, and let's see if he can take down the newly awakened Trigger Dark. So he's also going to be facing Absolute Diavolto in a future episode of all of it. We're also going to have Ultraman Reboot's first proper live-action TV appearance, because it was a live-action suit that was only found like in the Galaxy web series. So here he goes, is actually getting into it, and he's going to have a human form. Check that out. Wearing traditional Malay clothing from the country he usually protects, he transformed using his own gut spark lens. There you go. And it's, yeah, fun stuff happening. Are you still watching Trigger? Are you on Trigger? Are you off Trigger? Well, what do you guys think about it so far? And then if, we did get just even more images other than the scan. So here are some official images for Glitter Trigger Eternity and some of the other things for it. Of course, if you want more information, go check out Yuki Seed, and we'll get you taken care of. In older Ultraman news, we got Ultraman, new, I guess this is actually new Ultraman news. Ultraman Season 2, the CGI anime, has had official poster reveal for Season 2. Going to be coming at you on spring of 2022. Worldwide premiere, of course, on Netflix. I have not watched Season 1. It's on my queue, and I'm going to be very honest and selfish. I can't wait to start attacking my queue on Fridays and actually getting through some of this, because I really do want to watch it. But it's going to be coming out worldwide spring of 2022. The new poster featuring the show's version of the iconic 6 Ultra Brothers, right? So from left to right, we've got 7 Zafri, Ultraman, Taro, Jack, and Ace. So aside from the Taro suit, second season will also feature the debut of Zafi and Jack. It takes place after the events of the original Ultraman TV series, ignores all of the Ultraman shows and or spin-offs that take place after it. So it's its own world, man. It's going to be canon in and of itself, right? Right. How about Ultraman Taiga Tristerum Rainbow? Got some official images for that. 7,100 yen coming out to you in February of next year. Premium Bandai Web exclusive. It's going to come with the Taiga Tri-Blade, a replacement color timer, and a set of interchangeable hands. Speaking of Ultra Galaxy Fight, how about the Destined Crossroad? I got an official trailer for that. It's going to be coming out in, we just have 2022 for it. It's going to be the team behind the first two Ultra Galaxy Fights are going to be behind it. If you want to hear way more about the write-up and what's going to be on the way for it, let me know. But it is going to be continuing the cliffhanger at the end of Ultra Galaxy Fight, The Absolute Conspiracy, which was the one that just wrapped up. But if you're done watching Ultraman and you'd rather spend your money on it, of course, Ultimate Luminous. How about this one? Ultraman 7. Got some official images for that. 4,400 yen. Gonna set you back February of 2022. Release premium Bandai Web exclusive. It's the two figures exclusive. It's the two figures, of course. Both of them come with the Luminous units, which will light up the chest and the eyes of the figure. I gotta say, 4,400 yen for two figures that light up. I think that's a pretty good deal. Premium Bandai, of course. Right, so, this is episode 198 of 200. I posted that video on Thursday if you want to hear a bit more about it. But yeah, the turnaround was just getting to be a bit too much with my family, and I want to make more videos, but I can't because I have to spend, you know, X amount of time in the week taking care of all this other stuff so I can take care of the Ranger Weekend Review, you know, in these 2 days of all this time. And I want to be able to make a video on a Monday, you know? I want to be able to make a video on a Wednesday. And I'm excited. I'm sad, obviously, that the show is going to be ending. But I'm really excited for the future. I'm excited for being able to make more videos on my terms about fun things, about being able to talk more about Kamen Rider or Pokemon or, you know, whatever. But I just wanted to be able to make videos about Power Rangers and about Toku on days other than Fridays, and that is unfortunately the way it has to be. So, thank you to my Patreons. If you didn't catch the video on Thursday, if you want to change your subscription over, let me know. If you already get charged and you want to drop it off of the $5 level, just let me know. I'll be moving the Patreon cards to just the end of every other video, so instead of the card at the end of the Ranger Weekend Review, it's going to be the card on just any other video that I post on the week, but just send me a DM if you have any questions about it. I can't say thank you enough, especially if you're still here at the end of this. The words of encouragement, I posted at 11 a.m. Thursday that I was ending the show, and here it is about 9 p.m. on Thursday night, and I've gotten so many messages of support and love, and I can't tell you thank you enough. Right now I have all my emotions are tunneled into just finishing the show, you know, and getting it posted on Friday. And I'm sure next week's going to be tough. Next week is episode 199, and that will be the last recorded Ranger Weekend Review, so that's probably going to hit me really hard. And episode 200 is happening on October 15th, and I hope to see you there. It's going to be live. I'm going to be doing the show, doing the news as normal for, you know, 45 minutes, an hour, however long it takes. And I'm going to be opening it up to a bunch of friends. I don't say like Ranger colleagues, but other content creators. I just kind of want to have a fun blowout, just having fun, talking Rangers. So I hope to see you there, and man, thank you all from the bottom of my heart for watching all this, whether you've been here for one episode or for 198. Thank you so much. So, my name is Ranger Liz. If no one told you today, I love you and I think you're awesome. I'll see you in the next video.